Hello. So I'm doing the three different exercises for core progression using the OPT model. Uh, I'm using basically some of the ones I use for the clients that I have now and some of the athletes that are just beginning. They're more in beginning stages of exercise, so they're newer to fitness. I'm usually I've only heard of planks and sit-ups and crunches and stuff like that. So usually I'll start off kind of slow, and I progress them in 4 weeks per stage, depending on where they're at. Basically, they have to show mastery of each phase before they'll move on. And usually, a lot of times, some will start off easier or it'll be harder than others, obviously. And so that'll determine how much time they'll spend in each phase. And then each phase, there are numerous stabilization and strength and power that they do in each phase. So some are easier within the phase. So if they're starting off kind of, they're a beginner, but they're still got good body control, then I'll start have them go a little bit tougher exercises than maybe some of my other clients or athletes. So for the first one of the stabilization phase, I will start off with some core, some bird dogs, and then we'll go into an elbow plank, and then we'll finish with some hollow rocks or some dead bugs actually. So we'll go bird dogs, elbow plank, and dead bugs. With the bird dog, we just get in quadruped position or tabletop, showing good stability and control in all fours. Okay, what we want to do is make sure one arm, one leg goes out same time, like so. And I'll either do this for a total amount of reps, 8 to 12, and at times I'll go for a duration, so maybe 30 seconds. And as far as rest is concerned, I'll take them through one exercise, so their bird dog, and then they'll go on to the next, straight into the next one. So go 30 seconds in elbow plank. I like to make sure their forearms are nice and straight, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips nice and straight, like so. Try not to let their hips sag or hips pike, nice and sturdy. Then from there, we go in our dead bugs. And our dead bugs, I always say, they're just upside down bird dogs. So we'll go back on our backs, up on all fours, and we'll go out just opposite of a bird dog, like so. One arm back, one out, leg out, make sure they're coming back together. So that'll be their core stabilization, and that'll be their first phase, and they'll go through that 4 weeks, and we'll kind of intermix some different exercises within that phase. After that, we go into core strength. For core strength, we'll use a sit-up, a med ball sit-up, and then we'll go Russian twist. Sometimes I'll use some like a reverse crunch, leg raises using a stability ball, or have them on a bench. So for this strength phase, we'll go, what we'll start off with is just a regular crunch. So on our crunch, legs are up, just hands to our side, just crunch to the middle. Pretty basic. From there, we'll go med ball sit up. I'll either have my feet crossed like Indian style, med ball back, bring it up to our feet, like so. That one actually helps a lot of my clients that aren't very good at sit-ups because they can use the weight of the ball to bring them all the way up. And then from there, we'll go Russian twist. I always instruct my clients and athletes that it's not necessarily about how fast you can twist this ball, and it doesn't even have to hit the ground. We'll come up nice and slow. Just twist the ball like so. Okay, and I'm not just trying to move my arms back and forth. Keep my feet off the ground. Like so. And those I'll do nice, slow, controlled pace. After that, we'll go progress into stability, from stability strength to core power. These are ones people tend to enjoy more. We'll go med ball rotation. with the chest pass, and then a med ball overhead slam. That's probably my favorite one for people. And then we'll go a med ball wood chop throw. With the med ball rotation chest pass, and for video purposes, I'm not actually going to throw the ball. Obviously I would. We go back and forth with clients. I'll throw the ball to them and give it back to them. But just representing for the med ball chest pass, I'm just going to have the ball, have it, and toss. Catch it back, give it back to them, and toss nice and straight. With our med ball slam, I like to really get into these. I typically won't use a big medicine ball like this one. I'll have an actual slam ball, and I want them to really explode, really get into this one. Throw the ball nice and hard. In fact, I tell all my clients I give them 3 free sessions if they actually break the ball, knowing they can't do it. But way up overhead, slam the ball straight into it, slam that son of a gun. Okay, we'll do that one. And then we'll finish with a variation of a wood chop. With our wood chop throw, we can start overhead and bring it down, bring it back up, back down, and doing both sides. So it's a quick demonstration of a progression of the OPT model, starting in stability, going to strength, and going into power.